Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me for another pick a card reading here on Rainbow Tarot UK. I'm Nev, for those of you that are new to the channel, and it's lovely to have you here. I hope you find the reading helpful and enjoyable. For all of those that are returning viewers or subscribers, thanks ever so much once again for coming back, showing your loyalty and having another pick a card reading with me. So today we're doing what is your person of romantic interest, what are their realizations about you, about the connection, and also alongside that, what are they thinking and feeling currently about you and the relationship. So we've got our three piles to choose from today. We have pile number one, which is a card that says challenge. It says all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. And that's with the little rose quartz, kind of like a little drop here, I guess, like a little sort of shape of a drop. Okay, then we have pile number two that has the word emotion. Look into the depths of your emotions. Okay, and that's with the little amethyst kind of drop here. And then we have the card that says a link. The bond of love grows stronger over time. And that's with the green Aventurine little drop here. Okay, so those are your three piles. Go for the one that kind of feel drawn to more than one pile. Maybe you've got messages in more than one pile. But otherwise, I'll see you really, really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number one, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing a reading about what is your person's realizations about you and the relationship, and also what they're currently thinking and feeling about you, about the relationship. So you came into the reading under the card of challenge, and it says all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Now, you also came in under, I should say, the rose quartz drop here. And I'm going to put that there on my rainbow dish so that we can see it in the reading. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly pause and just check the name of the oracle deck that I got this card from, just for those of you that are interested. Just bear with me, pile number one. I'll be back in 2 ticks. Okay, yeah, so this is from an oracle deck called the Telepathy Oracle Cards, just in case you're interested. Okay, so let's put that there. So we've got challenge. And let's get straight to it. So just reminding you, this is a general reading. Please just take the messages that sit with your situation or that sit comfortably with you. If they don't, maybe they are connecting with somebody else who's watching the reading. And it is timeless. So let's get straight to it. Let's get out another oracle card on what has pile number one's person sort of realised about pile number one and their relationship. What's, how they're currently thinking and feeling. Let's have a look, see what we've got here for pile number one. Okay, so we have got worry. Well, we've got challenge and we've got worry. So maybe at the minute there is a little bit of stress or worry, or this person is worried or stressed or whatever, but maybe they're also realising that, that's what happens in, because it says in all true soul connections, it's not always going to be, butterflies and roses, is it? Sometimes, relationships do go through ups and downs. And what this person is maybe realising is that, you can go through those low periods, you can get through those difficult times, those challenges, and it doesn't mean that it's any less of a connection or, it's something that you immediately have to let go of. I feel like this person is sort of saying, let's embrace the challenges. It's part of life. It's part of our connection. We have a deep connection. We're going to sometimes, be at loggerheads, or there's going to sometimes be some stress. Let's try to work through that. So it could be that. But let's also... I don't know why, but in this deck here, what's happened here? So we seem to, oh no, I thought that one was a card that had already come out, if you know what I mean, that was already flipped over, but obviously it's just the back of the card. So let's get one of these ones. So let's see. So what is pile number one's person realising about the connection? What are their feelings, their thoughts? We've got imagine. May you look beyond what can be seen. So this person might be imagining something better, moving into something better, you know, like an opening here. So maybe at the minute things are tricky, things are difficult, maybe you're in a dark place or a stressful place or a worrying place, or there's challenges, but this person is realising that there's a future, you can move beyond that. And I think that's the kind of theme here. You know, we can move beyond challenges, we can move beyond tricky times, we can move into something that we're maybe not in right now. So move into something positive where the light is, we can move into the light. But we might not be there right now. Something like that. Let's have some tarot. So how is, what are the realizations that pile number one's person is having right now about pile number one and the relationship? How are they thinking and feeling about pile number one and the relationship? So we have the Four of Cups here, which is a state of being fed up, actually. A state of being fed up, a state of being... yeah, it goes with the worry card of being closed. Right, so the situation might feel quite closed. It does go with the challenge card. It might feel that your person or you are feeling quite fed up or quite unhappy or not satisfied in some way. But with that Four of Cups, you see, there's always that energy that's trying to come in and give something. Right, so I feel like maybe your person is realising that it doesn't have to be that way. That it's, or maybe it's perspective. It's how you look at something. It's how you look at the connection. So it might be that you know, there are positives to the connection that just might need to be highlighted, or you might need to be remembered, or positives about you that need to be remembered, rather than a focus on all of the things that aren't maybe going exactly the way you want them to go right now. So what is pile number one's person's realizations? What are their thoughts and current thoughts and feelings? So we've got exactly the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Page of Pentacles. And we've got the Page of Wands. And we've got the Six of Swords. Yeah, I think this person is realising, you know, we can move out of difficulties. We can move out of challenges, because the Six, this is what I want to do. This is what this person is feeling. This is what I want to do, because the Six of Swords is that moving out of tricky times, rough waters, into calmer waters, into better times. So I feel like that is the energy of your person. What they've realised is that they want to move out of that kind of energy, and that it's possible to do that. And with the Hermit here central, I feel like your person is having a lot of realizations. They're having a lot of moments of understanding. Maybe they're taking it seriously. They're taking the connection seriously. They're looking into themselves. They're trying to work themselves out. They're trying to work out the relationship. And it could be that they're doing it alone. So maybe the situation is that you're not together. So maybe they are doing it from a place of being on their own because you are separated. Or maybe they're just, if you're together but it's going through challenges, or there's stress or there's worry, this person is really taking that on board, and they feel that they're really taking that on board, and they're trying to work out, you know, what's going on and how they can find the light. It's all about finding the light, finding the positive again in the situation, moving through the dark times or the challenges, and get into the light, get into the good stuff again, or finding the good stuff again, and realising that it's possible to do that. Six of Pentacles, you know, wanting to give back to the situation again. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. So wanting to, you know, be generous to the relationship again, wanting to be generous to the connection, wanting give and take. Because the Six of Pentacles is a card of, you know, reciprocated, sort of give and take energy, really. So maybe this person is realising, if they've always taken, that they maybe need to give a bit more, or maybe realising, if it's the other way around, that there needs to be a balance of give and take in the relationship. Now the pages tell me that this person is learning. They're learning all the time, or they feel that they're learning all the time. They may feel that they are, you know, that it's taken them a while to understand that, you know, when they're in a relationship, it's like they've got to constantly work on themselves, and the relationship has to constantly be worked on. They may be in the beginning stages of understanding that or realizing that, but you know, they want to do that. They want to kind of work on it, and they also want things to maybe go back to a time where the energy was really fun, where it was new, where it was good. They might be wanting a new beginning here. So if you're not together, maybe this person with the 2 pages here is looking for some kind of new start, a fun new start, an exciting new start, but also a new start that promises stability, that promises security with the Page of Pentacles here, where you're always willing to learn, evolve and grow, both individually and as a couple. So I feel like this person is having a lot of realizations, really, about you and about the relationship. So what have we got in terms of zodiac signs? So we've got Aquarius. We've also got all of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo, and all of the and all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. We've got Virgo again, we've got Taurus, and we have got Cancer energy. Right, let's get out some other oracle cards. Let's get out one of these. So what are their realizations about pile number 1? What are they thinking and feeling? Replacing what was lost. There you go. So you now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew, which is exactly what I was saying here. Create with a new perspective. Exactly, having a new perspective, a new way of looking at it. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. Right, so they're wanting to replace, if you're in separation, they're wanting to replace what was lost, but in a better way, a better version of what was lost, maybe, to rejuvenate, to start again. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got here. What's pile number 1's person realised? What's their feelings, their thoughts? Protection, a ring around the moon, protection. Maybe they're wanting to protect this connection. Or have it protected in some way. Let's get out the tarot. So let's ask, what is their realizations about pile number 1 and this relationship? What are their current thoughts and feelings? We have the Page of Wands again, after the Page of Wands twice. So a lot of excitement. I feel like this person has a lot of excitement. There's a lot of anticipation for a new beginning, for a new start. Or for a new cycle. We've got the 8 of Swords, we've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the 5 of Swords, and we've got the 10 of Swords. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? And we've got the Queen of Cups. I feel like basically it might be that something with the 5 of Swords, with the 8 of Swords, there's maybe a sense of stuckness at the moment. 5 of Swords is about winners and losers, really. It's maybe something has come into separation here with the 5 of Swords, or maybe this person just feels very, I feel like there's a lot of wounding here. So maybe this person feels very hurt, or there's been a lot of hurt in this situation. All the swords make me feel all the challenges. Maybe there's been some deception. Maybe there's been some deception with the 7 of Swords, or something tricky that has gone down, that has made this person reflect, because it comes right under the Hermit, that has triggered them to reflecting and thinking about their own behaviour. 10 of Swords is something has come to an end, right? Something has come to an end. But with the Queen of Cups being the overarching energy, there is still a lot of love here. This person has a lot of love for you. And with the Page of Wands, that's like a new beginning. So I feel like they want in this new beginning with you, but maybe there's been, and there currently is, this sense of worry, stress, feeling stuck, not sure what's happening at the moment, not sure what's going on, feeling bogged down in the challenges of the situation. Feeling like something might have been lost, and certainly feeling sort of stuck here. And I feel like there's something, you know, maybe it's unexpected for you to hear with the 7 of Swords here, that this person wants rejuvenation or wants reconciliation or wants to be connected to you again. Ten of Swords is always about, and it is about something that has died, where there's probably been a lot of pain, but it's also the hint of a new beginning, which comes under the Page of Wands. So out of something that has died, or that has gone through a very painful, I have to say it might have been a very painful break or a very painful experience for this person and probably for you, the Page of Wands is starting anew with vigour, with energy, with excitement, with fun, with happiness. So I would say all this sword energy is this card here, right? Which is that that true soul connections, bonds, or any relationships really have their ups and downs. And some have some really, low lows, if you know what I mean. So I feel like this relationship has probably gone through some really tough times. But this person is thinking we can overcome that if we have, if we want to start again, and if we go into it with the right kind of energy, if we go into it with renewed energy, with renewed vigour, with wiping the slate clean. I feel like there's something about this person thinking, oh, I'd like to wipe the slate clean and start from the beginning again, because I have love for you still, because there is still love in my heart for you and for this relationship, and because I maybe have a lot of regret, or I have a lot of also healing. I feel like maybe this person at the moment is kind of experiencing some healing or wanting some healing in this situation with the Queen of Cups, because that is very much a healer and a nurturer type of card, really. So I feel like this person is wanting healing in this situation, because it just feels very, very, very painful for them right now. Or it has gone through a very painful time. So what have we got in terms of... and they might have also realised that it happened because maybe they were immature, or maybe they were selfish, or maybe they didn't think, maybe they didn't have very mature energy, and now in a separation, if you're in separation, or now they're beginning to realise that and recognise that that's probably not the way to behave, or that they need to work on that in themselves. They need to learn and develop and grow and become more adult, really. Could be that as well. So we've obviously got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Aquarius and Gemini. Actually, we've got Aquarius and Gemini, as well as Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Let's see if we've got any messages here for pile number one. Let's move up some of these cards for you. There we go. On realizations, thoughts and feelings. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So there might have been a bit of a triggering going on between you. Healing hearts, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Okay. Hand of Cards, take a chance, a risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. What else have we got? Part number 3. Abundance. That's the second time we've had abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. And then the last one is seduction. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. And then you have wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. Okay, so pile number 1, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting the bell if you want to hear more, commenting, give me a thumbs up. I'd love all that, but otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. So today our reading is, what has your person realised about you and the relationship, and also what are they currently thinking and feeling right now about the two of you. So you chose to come into the reading as this card, which is from the Telepathy Oracle card deck, and it has the word emotion on it, and it says look into the depths of your emotions. Okay, so this person might be doing a lot of soul searching about you and the relationship at the moment. You've also come in under the amethyst, little amethyst drop here. I'm going to put that on my rainbow so that we can see it during the reading. How are you all doing? Is everyone doing well? I hope so. Sending you lots of love and light, and just reminding you as always that today is a general reading. So just take the messages that resonate. If they don't resonate, maybe they're resonating for somebody else that's watching the reading, and it is timeless. So let's get straight to it. So let's get out one of these cards. We're going to ask for pile number 2. So how's that, what realizations is their person coming to with regard to them, and how are they currently thinking and feeling? So what have we got here? So we've got bottled up. So maybe they are having maybe they're feeling that they've got a lot of emotions that are bottled up, that are deep within them, right? And maybe they're needing to release that in some way. Or they're feeling like they want to release some of those emotions, because it's not healthy, is it, to bottle up how we're really feeling. Let's get out one of these cards. Actually, let's have one of these. So let's ask, what realizations rather is pile number 2's person's coming to with regard to pile number 2, and how are they feeling currently about pile number 2, how are they thinking and feeling about the relationship? Let's have a look and see what we've got. So we've got compassion. May you tend to the suffering. Okay. They may be feeling that the relationship is not open and honest with bottled up, and that there needs to be an opening up of it. Somehow the emotions need to come out. You need to show each other love. You need to show, you need to show. It could be that they feel like you need to show your emotions. You need to show more. Not you, but both of you in general. There needs to be more of an explanation or more of an expression of how you're feeling, and show more love, or demonstrate love, really, with deeds and with what you say and stuff. So it could be that they're feeling that, or that they're realising that they need to do that. Maybe they're realising that they need to do that. Let's see. What are the realisations that pile number 2's person is coming to with regard to pile number 2 and the connection, and how are they currently thinking and feeling? So we've got the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles rather, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, these two came out in pile number 1, by the way, 4 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, so at the moment, the situation might be quite challenging. And of course, we did have the word challenge as the main word for pile number 1 in the main card. So you might want to look at pile number 1, only if you want to, obviously. It's a sort of similar theme, not exactly, but... So with the 7 of Wands being the overarching energy, that is a card of being challenged. But it's challenges, again, that can be overcome. And again, that was a similar message for pile number 1. So this person is feeling that maybe they're realising that the situation is challenging, or they're feeling challenged, but it's not something that you can't sort out, really. That's what this person is feeling. The 9 of Cups, I mean, you are a wish fulfillment. This relationship is and still remains, depending on where you are in it, as something that is a wish fulfillment. There is love with the 9 of Cups in this connection, for sure, right? But there's also a sense of feeling a bit fed up. Maybe it's a bit closed off. So with the bottled up, maybe for some of you, this is a relationship where for whatever reason, you can't express how you're feeling. So it could be a secret relationship or a crush or something like that. And maybe this person is feeling a bit fed up with the Four of Cups about that. Or it's maybe they're feeling like, yeah, they want to express it, but for whatever reason they can't express it, and they want to, or they feel like they want to do that, or they need to do that. There's definitely action. There's definitely wanting to take some action, but maybe slowly. So maybe this person is wanting to take action in some way towards you, but in a very slow way for some kind of beginning here, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you might be students or studying, or I don't know, maybe some of you met on a course or something like that. Maybe it's a crush, or some of you met while studying, or maybe this is a childhood sweetheart or somebody that you've known for a long time. And maybe this person is wanting to express to you how they feel, or realising that they have feelings, and they want to let you know what they are. That could be what's going on for some of you. But there's definitely some sort of challenge here. There's definitely some challenge with regards to, or this person is feeling challenged with regards to this relationship. And it's something about them realising that they want some kind of tangible beginning here with you, to take action towards that, because you're some kind of wish fulfillment for them still. And that's the case, if you're with them, if you're in a relationship with this person, maybe they're feeling that they need to, or they're realising that they need to be more open with how they're feeling, more open with their emotions, ready to sort of examine, to look at, to study themselves a little bit, to work on themselves a little bit. Maybe they realise that they're a little bit closed off and they need to be more open. Or maybe they're feeling that you are a little bit closed off, or the situation is such that it has to be, or it has had to be closed off, but they don't kind of want that anymore. What's this? We've got the Page of Wands here. Yes, the Page of Wands came out a lot in pile number 1 as well. So the Page of Wands is about an exciting new start, kind of exciting new energy, fun energy. It's also about flirting, connecting. So this person could want to flirt with you, connect with you, message with you, bring more fun somehow or an excitement into the connection, or want more fun and excitement, or maybe recognise that there needs to be more fun and excitement, or that they need to show more enthusiasm. Maybe they're realising that they need to show more enthusiasm for you, let out their feelings, show that they're interested, something like that. Maybe that's not naturally their natural state, so maybe that's a sort of like a personal and inner challenge for them to be a bit more open with how they're feeling and share that. Maybe they're normally a little bit closed off, but the realisation is that they want to be more open, and maybe they feel like they need to be more open for you. Because, you are this wish fulfillment for them still. And maybe they're realising that if they don't do that, maybe they'll lose the connection or something like that. I mean, the other thing is they might also be thinking that they're giving a lot to the connection but not getting a lot back. Or you are giving a lot to the connection and not getting a lot back. Could be. So what have we got here? So we've got Pisces energy. We've also got Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. We've got Cancer. And we have got Leo energy. Right, let's get some more oracle cards out, shall we? So what is pile number 2's person realised about pile number 2 in the relationship, and what are they currently thinking and feeling? Void, moon, do nothing. Okay. But it's kind of, I don't know if you can see, it's interesting because the expression, the sort of hand gesture of this person is, it's like a question, isn't it? That's what I feel when I look at it. Should I do nothing? Or should I do something? So it's that sort of like, there might be a little bit of uncertainty there about what to do. something like that. What is pile number 2's person's realizations about pile number 2? What are they currently thinking and feeling? We have be insightful and established. So ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. So there's a lot of introspection, isn't there? So like be insightful, look into your emotions, be in the now kind of thing. So this person might be doing a lot of reflecting and thinking about the situation, having a lot, and therefore leading to a lot of realizations. Okay, maybe they're feeling that maybe they're understanding with the Page of Pentacles here that they need to be more reflective. They need to show, again, more feeling. They need to be more in touch with that sort of side of themselves for them, because it's going to, it's going to be healthier if you're a bit more in touch with your feelings and you're able to express them, but also for the health of the relationship. So what is pile number 2's person's realizations and what are their current thoughts and feelings? So we have the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Six of Swords. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something with the Six of Pentacles about wanting, with the compassion, is to give. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity, right? So it is about giving to something or giving something to someone, being generous with all that you have, but also it's a give and take kind of card. So I feel like this person is realizing that they maybe want more balance, or the situation to be more balanced, and also to give. There's something about giving to the relationship. The King of Swords is like they want to do the right thing. So they want to be honest, they want to be truthful, they want to be honourable, because that is the King of Swords. They want to be wise. They want to speak the truth. Okay? And maybe they want to speak the truth about how they feel with the Nine of Cups, which is this feeling of being very, very, very happy, being very satiated, being very satisfied, really. So maybe they want to speak their truth. Maybe the challenges are that they're not showing you that, or they're not saying that, and now they're realising that, and they want to speak that to you, and coming towards you, taking action and coming towards you, or trying to build something solid with you, is going to make them feel so, so, so happy. Because the Ten of Cups is a card of just absolute joy and happiness. So this person has realised that if they speak their truth, that if they can be courageous, because that is the King of Swords, if they can be courageous, if they can speak their truth, if they can be open and honest, it could lead to really emotional happiness and fulfilment. Okay, and this might come as something unexpected to you, that they might feel this way, because the Seven of Swords can be doing something unexpected, out of the blue, really. Again, the King of Wands here. So there's something about wanting to be wiser. Maybe they were foolish, but they want now to be wiser. They've realised. I think there's something about them realising that they need to show up as somebody who's mature and wise and in charge of their of themselves. They are, adulting. They are more adult, really. They need to show up as somebody who's more adult, who is able to communicate, able to be confident, sort of like the best version of themselves. I think there's a realisation that maybe they need to work on becoming the best version of themselves, not only for themselves, but also for, as I said, the good of the relationship, really. And the Six of Swords is like, they're wanting to move away from discontentment. really. They don't want discontentment. The Six of Swords is about moving slowly. There's a lot of slow movement. So I feel this person wants to slowly improve themselves, slowly improve the relationship, slowly improve access to the relationship, or declare themselves. It's done in a measured way, in a mature way, in a measured way. And the Six of Swords is about moving out of difficult waters into better times, really. Right, that is what they are wanting with the Six of Pentacles here as well, to move into better times, more abundant times, more generous times. And I think this one here is about, you know, maybe I'm getting the phrases, I can't afford to do nothing. Now I need to step up a little bit. I need to step up and work on myself so that I can offer a better version of myself to pile number 2, because actually I know that they can make me really happy, and they do make me really happy, but maybe I just need to work on showing that, or I need to work on demonstrating that or saying that, because that's the challenge for me, maybe. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords, I mean, they might just wear a little bit of a mask, or they might, yeah, there may be blocks, or may have been blocks to them being able to say how they really feel, or blocks to their emotions somehow, that they know they need to now work on that. So what have we got? So we've obviously got a lot of the air signs here, haven't we? In fact, we've got all the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. All of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, Pisces and Taurus. Why don't we get out some, see if we've got any message cards here. So are there any messages for pile number 2 on realizations, their person's realizations, how they're currently thinking and feeling? Soulmates, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-side relationship, love bombing. So there might have been some of that in there with the Seven of Swords here. So some sort of poor behaviour or deceitful behaviour, but now there's some sort of realisation that I mean, obviously if you've experienced any of that, that's, you know, that takes a lot to move through, doesn't it, pile number 2, even if you can move through it. So this person, if they've, I mean, I would say if somebody's a narcissist, it's very difficult for them to even be aware. But, you know, sometimes you have to take these words not always literally, but it could be that this person has behaved in certain ways which they now feel they would like to alter or be different or work on themselves. And if you feel that that is genuinely the case, or you feel they're genuinely doing that, then you can be, you yourself can take things very slow if they feel they want to come back into the situation or they want to improve the situation. But if you've had someone that's treated you like this and they continue to treat you like that, then, you know, you might want to reconsider about whether you want to be in it at all, really. That's probably what I would say there. Because somebody with narcissistic tendencies generally don't really have much, if any, self-awareness. I just want to put that out there, but let's have a look and see what else we've got. I'm going to take that one and I'm going to take that one. Camera. So reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Then we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So this person might have shown all these characteristics and they feel now that they have somehow realised that and kind of want to work through that or want to work through those challenges. But again, with these, if these have actually happened, then what I would say as well is you need to be really, really careful and make sure that you've got your boundaries in place here with somebody like this, if you even want to entertain them. But this person might feel that you and them have a really strong bond, a really strong connection. They might feel they have a lot of love for you. But, you know, these things are serious, aren't they, pile number 2? So you need to make sure that if you entertain anyone like that, again, there is a really, really, really strong boundary in place, and that you are very, very, very slow to bring them into your life, if you even want to do that. Yeah, because these are hard behaviours. These aren't behaviours that you can just heal overnight, really. That's kind of what I would say there. Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I mean, that might be that this is what this is saying. Like, this is just a sudden turnaround, or an absolute shocking turnaround in this person's personality or this person's healing. But again, I would just say, just be so boundaried and careful. If you know you're the person that you need to look at after the most in this sort of situation, if these cards are to be taken literally, is you. And you need to be, so we're looking at what they have realised, what their thoughts and feelings are, but you don't have to take them back, do you? You don't have to put up with that. They might have all these feelings and thoughts and realisations, but unless you can see some concrete proof over a very long period of time, and you've got firm boundaries in place, then you know you might want to just not entertain someone who's behaving or has behaved in that way. But anyway, pile number 2, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, leaving a comment, giving me a thumbs up. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome back to your reading. So today we are doing a reading, aren't we, on what is your person's realisations about you and the relationship, and also, you know, what they're currently thinking and feeling about you and them. Oh, sorry, I've just dropped the card, so just bear with me, pile number 3. There we go, back again. So you came in under this card, which says link. The bond of love grows stronger over time. Lovely. And also the green Aventurine drop here, which is there. Lovely. I'm going to put that there on my rainbow so that we can see it. Okay, so how are you all doing? Is everyone doing well? Sending you all my love and light as always. Reminding you that, as always, again, today is a general reading, isn't it? So, you know, if every message doesn't chime with you, maybe it's chiming with somebody else. And also it is timeless. So let us get straight to it. Let's get some oracle cards out first, shall we? So let's ask. So for pile number 3, how is their person, or what realisations is their person currently having? Or what they realised about pile number 3 and the relationship with pile number 3, and also their thoughts and feelings, their current thoughts and feelings. Let's have a look. What have we got? Hope. Interesting. So you've got link. The bond of love grows stronger over time, and the word hope. Okay, so let's have this one as well. What are they currently realising about pile number 3 and the relationship? Reflect. May you discern and distill. So there may be a lot of reflection going on, a lot of thinking about the relationship here. Let's get some tarot out. What are they realising about pile number 3 in the relationship? What are their current thoughts and feelings about pile number 3? So we've got King of Wands. We've got the Knight of Cups. Page of Wands. Honestly, the Page of Wands come out in every single reading today. What are they realising? The World. And lots of people here. Ooh, a lot of cool cards here. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the current energy might be that you are in some kind of settled relationship with this person. Right, because the Ten of Pentacles is a card of being very stable, being very settled, all the family, generations of the family. There's loyalty, there's abundance, there's stability, there's security. It's like the kids, the marriage, the house, the car, you know, everything really. So it could be that you're already in that situation, or this person is aspiring to, or realising that they want that with you, or feeling like that is obtainable to have that with you, right? And it also has the bond of love grows stronger over time. So maybe at the moment for some of you, maybe this is in the early stages of a relationship for some of you, and this person is thinking that, or they're hoping that you can move into something really stable and settled and committed long term. Okay. It could be that somebody in this relationship, or this person is in a connection, and you're a third party somehow. This is just for some of you. This is just a message for some of you. And they're thinking of ending something. They're ending a cycle because of feelings that they have for you, because of a crush or something of an attraction that they've got going on for you. But it might mean the ending of something in order for them to come forwards romantically. So it could be that. It could be that that's what's going on for some of you, that this person is they're in a relationship, or it looks like a settled or stable relationship, but there's an attraction to you, or there's an attraction to this connection. There's excitement in this connection. There's something like that. And this person, there's definitely something about this person wanting to make some sort of romantic offer or gesture here with the Knight of Cups. There's there's definitely a lot of people in this situation in one way or another, right? So there seems to be a lot of people. So maybe you're part of a group, or part of a social network, or part of a social circle. I don't know. Maybe there are lots of friends around you and them. Or maybe you just have a lot of family around you, or maybe a lot of work colleagues around you. There's something like that. But it could be that this person is looking for some kind of renewed cycle or new cycle, so the ending of something and the beginning of something else. But they definitely want, with the two kings here, there's something about this person definitely wanting stability, security, wisdom in this connection. They want it to be mature. They want a mature connection with you. So even if it's in its early stages, they're wanting to develop it, they're wanting to mature it, they're wanting it to grow. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. But let's get some other cards out. And they're hoping, they're wanting somehow for love to deepen, for love to grow between you and them. Maybe some of you have got children, or maybe there's children involved in this situation as well. Some of you might have even had a new baby, or there might be a new baby here. Just a very aside. There's a lot of desire. I feel like this person has a lot of desire for you. There's a lot of reds here. So I feel like there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of desire. And also we have this red tree, don't we? This very strong red tree with red leaves here. Reminds me a little bit of an acer. Is it an acer plant, or a... Are they called acers? I can't remember. With those really, those kind of like autumn leaves. They're very strong reddish leaves that you get that beautiful reddish colour in autumn, really. But let's get some other cards out here. So what are their realisations? They're definitely very romantic. They have romantic feelings, strong romantic feelings, and a strong feeling of excitement around you. But there's either that you're in a stable relationship, or they aspire to it, or there's some stability or some relationship, and you are some kind of person that they like as well. Some sort of third party here. Okay. What is pile number 3's person's realisations about pile number 3? We have mutually beneficial venture. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilise this relationship to benefit everyone concern. So yeah, there's some sort of central, you are a central connection. It says extraordinary actually at the forefront. So they're very much thinking about you. There's a lot of thought. You are very central, I guess. It might be that you're the younger person in this scenario. So you might be younger than this person by quite a lot, for some of you. So this might be somebody in your life that's a mature person that you, obviously I'm not talking very young, I'm just talking like you're a bit younger than them. And they may be, it could be for some of you that, you know, maybe it's your boss or your manager that you like and they like you, something like that. What is pile number 3's person's realizations about pile number 3 and their thoughts and feelings? So we have cut your losses, moon in detriment. Okay. Cut your losses. Okay, what we got here? Yeah, there could be with the world here, something about ending something, ending a cycle in some way. What is pile number 3's person's realizations and their thoughts and feelings? We've got quite a lot there. We've got the Hangman, we've got the Devil, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the 8 of Wands. There could be something in this situation that's very tempting here with the Devil card, because it comes right under the Knight of Cups. So maybe this is a temptation, or they're realising that this is a temptation. You're a temptation for them in some way. The Hangman is about, it could be that this situation, whatever's going on in it, might cause a bit of discomfort, but also cause them a chance to reflect. So maybe they're reflecting, having a different perspective. 3 of Pentacles. This person definitely with the Ace of Wands as well, there's definitely about a new, so at the ending of, I think it's what I was saying before, like the ending of something in order to start something else, or to have a new beginning. So either this person is thinking about ending something and starting something with you, or there's some sort of renewal of the cycle, a renewed cycle with you and them, right? Hoping. So maybe, I mean, you might have even ended with them and then they're wanting some kind of reconciliation or a new cycle. Maybe you ended with them because of some kind of negative behaviour or limiting behaviour or toxicity, possibly. But this person is thinking, they've had time to think, they've had time to reflect, they've had time to go inwards. That might have been an uncomfortable process. But now what they're thinking is that they want to collaborate, they want a new beginning, they want to grow something. With the Empress, they want to grow and nurture something with you. And the current energy is to, because the 8 of Wands is about being very focused. It's having real focus towards a goal, towards a purpose. And I can't help feeling that this goal and purpose is towards having something with you which is very solid and stable and committed. So no matter where you are in this situation, I feel like this person, the energy of this person at the moment, and you've got the hope and the reflect and the link, is to build something with you. And it might mean that I have to let something go in order to do that. But it's to build something with you. And maybe this, I'm just going on what I see, like maybe this current desire to come towards you romantically, maybe that is that's a negative in whatever setup they're in at the minute. So maybe that's a temptation because they might be settled with somebody else, they might be in a relationship with somebody else, and it might be it might be an absolute temptation but also a real problem. But what I would say is their current energy is to grow, is to develop the link with you, is to grow the situation, is to grow the relationship, is because with the Empress, I feel like this person has a lot of desire for you or sees you as somebody who's very, very, very attractive, somebody who matches their energy. I feel like this person feels that you match their energy in many ways, and that I feel like this person might think that you and them could be like a bit of a power couple somehow, with the King of Pentacles and the Empress, you know, like a really impressive couple. And also the Empress actually is very similar to the Queen of Pentacles. So you've got the King of Pentacles, the Empress. It's almost like counterparts. So this person feels that you and them could be like a power couple. And actually in the Ten of Pentacles, you always have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, because that is their card, really. That's the world in which they exist. It's very stable, settled, comfortable, financially comfortable home, really, where they're both very successful and they have a very successful family life and home life, and you know, you've got everything that you could possibly want materially, as well as having a very strong bond. So I feel like this person is aiming with the Eight of Wands to definitely have that with you, to create that with you, and they want that now. I feel like this person wants that now, because that's kind of like the current energy. What's under that card that's poking out? The Six of Pentacles, yeah. This person wants to give. Also wants give and take. Is looking for an equal balance of give and take in the relationship. Reciprocated energy, if you like, right? That's definitely what they're wanting, for sure. And they feel, I would say this person feels hopeful that they can have that. And there's definitely love here, because you've got the Knight of Cups, you've got the Empress, you know, this person feels love, but also a huge attraction. There's a massive attraction towards you. You are a massive temptation to them as well. And if you're with them, this person is looking to build on that, looking to build on your relationship, whatever stage of the relationship you're in, is looking to build. You might already be in that, but they're looking to build on that, and overcome, if there are any other temptations or problems, to overcome challenges, to move through challenges, and to realise that, you know, over time it's only going to get better, it's only going to get stronger. You know, maybe for some of you there was a temptation, that someone had a temptation, and this person is looking to move beyond that, cut their losses and move beyond that, and be with you in a very strong way. So what do we have? I don't know if I said all of the other. I think we've more or less got all of the, in the top row, we've more or less got all of the star signs, apart from the air signs. So we don't have the air signs here. Here we have Pisces, Capricorn, Capricorn again. We also have all of the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. Yeah, so we don't actually have any air signs in this current spread at all. But anyway, let's get out some message cards here on pile number 3's person's realizations and their thoughts and feelings. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I take these messages as they resonate. They're not always relevant. Not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues and jealousy. Now, funnily enough, that comes right under the devil. So maybe there's been some, I don't know, some negativity or some limiting beliefs, or maybe something came to an end or whatever because of this sort of stuff. And this person is looking for a new beginning. I got here twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. I did sort of feel this was a bit of a sort of counterpart energy. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrived, text, call, email, hoovering. So maybe this person is wanting to connect or communicate. Oh, this one seems to want to come out. Hammer. Sabotage and rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So maybe there's been a breakdown in this connection somehow, and this person is looking to rebuild. Maybe there was some selfish energy, because this comes very close to the devil. Maybe there was some selfish energy. Maybe this person with a hangman has had some kind of epiphany or some realization, literally some realizations. and now they realise that they want to have a very stable, settled and loving connection with you, and they're very focused on that and on rebuilding and reconnecting. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you have liked it and found it helpful. If you have, please do show your appreciation by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, hitting the bell if you want to hear more, and maybe leaving a comment. That'd be great. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.